Welcome to Teardown, a game about destruction, stealing, more destruction, advanced stealing, even more destruction, exposing Lawrence Lee Jr. for tax fraud, and even more destruction. This game has over 40 different missions and 27 achievements, and I have one rule to get all of them, and that is no cheats. So, subscribe and get ready. Part 1. I load in, and I head over to my shack where I grab all of my weapons that I will be using for this challenge. And soon I depart for my first mission where I get these 3 achievements for some reason, I don't know. But this mission is pretty boring, so skip, and that's 5 achievements down. Let's go! Alright! Then I destroy this thread like 10 times and get my next achievement.
I got it. Couch potato.
Now, you may be asking, I already have 6 achievements, so this is gonna be easy, right? No. There's gonna be a certain achievement later on which will cause me a lot of pain. But nevertheless, I continued on and went to my next mission and location, Lee Chemicals. Loading in on the Lee Computers mission, I dug up a body, earned my next character called Billy Bones Jones, and then I proceeded to loot the entire place. Then I just left. However, the next mission was also on Lee Chemicals, but this time there were wired alarm boxes, which roughly meant if I took a target, I would have 60 seconds to escape. What this means is that I was required to have some thinking skills, which I mostly lack. However, I still managed to devise a plan that will let me complete this mission. After completing this mission, I actually ranked up, earning me the blowtorch. And this weapon is pretty useful, and I tested it out in the back of my shack. I basically just destroyed this furnace, and I found a banana, which was worth $600, and I used this money to upgrade my blowtorch, and then went to my next location, West Point Marina, where I destroyed Gub Grill. Destroying this place earned me my next character, Chris Seabranch, and I continued on with the mission by dropping these vaults in the water. The last thing I had to do in the mission was destroy that house over there, but trying to play and record on a 4060 is not ideal. I got back and I actually managed to destroy the house without my PC crashing, and I stayed a little bit to loot.
I didn't mean to do that, alright.
After the mission, I ranked up again, earning me the shotgun, which I maxed out and went to the classic cars mission on Marina. That mission was really easy, however I tried to get another achievement. Skeetmaster. This game is just very evil. You have to hit these targets, but it's pretty buggy. But after 50 minutes, I actually managed to do it. Nine. What do you mean? This game, burn it to the ground. Oh my god, I finally got it. After that pretty stressful time, I went to my next location, Villa Gordon, where I looted a little and my next achievement.
I took a thing, alright.
And then I started doing the actual mission, first by dumping this car in water, then doing the others. I continued my destructive shenanigans back at Lee Chemicals. Next mission was GPS devices at Marina, which I immediately started planning out. After I completed the mission, I rang up and earned myself the handgun. And after that, I went to the tower mission, which is an interesting naming, but all I had to do was destroy this tower.
And boom, there it goes.
After that, I completed making space again, but this time without using any tools, earning me my next achievement. Then I completed 2 more missions.
Better. And also with the... For some reason there is vertical slabs, which I'm very lucky for in this one.
After these, I was pretty tired, so I hopped on the next day where I sung this boat in the sandbox, earning me my next achievement. Then went to a new location called Hollow Rock, where I stuck into the secret vault and got a pretty heavy paycheck. Then I actually completed the mission. After this mission, I ranked up and earned the rocket launcher, but the next mission wasn't a teardown or stealing mission at all. Instead, it was a racing mission. My current lap record was 29.73 seconds, but I had to get this down to 15 seconds. So, putting my engineer's degree to use, I managed to make a racetrack that would last less than 15 seconds.
Boom.
Next mission, I was back at Villa Gordon, but this time I was hauling saves into the back of a truck.
Alright, time to just... Alright. There's 52 seconds remaining. Wow.
For my next mission, I went to Evertide's Mall where I did the first mission, and this time I had to destroy the food court,
hold on.
which, using the special weapons at my disposal, such as a minigun and tanks, it was extremely easy to do. And after getting done with the mission, I got the best reward yet.
Are we for real? A leaf blower.
Next mission, the game thought it was a great time to enter the big leagues. In this mission, I had to carry this big bomb over to the dam on Lee Chemicals. And I also wanted to get another achievement, so if you stare at this picture of my cat for about 3 more seconds, you will give me sweet retention, and I will also have the achievement.
Let's go! Meticulous planner. Oh my god, this took me such a long time.
After having done with that mission, I just did this other one, which was really goddamn easy. But after that came an extremely stressful mission, since in this mission, there was just one problem. After hacking it, a guard helicopter comes, and when it sees you, it pelts you with 7.62 and rockets until you die.
What do you mean I didn't get it? Boom.
Now, you all may be asking, why do I sound really mad? Well, March 12, 2026, the Teardown multiplayer update comes out, and along with this update, the Swiss cheese achievement that I'm trying to get was, well, bugged. And instead of having to avoid getting hit by the helicopter, you had to avoid getting hit by any sort of damage, which was not very good. But I decided to move on to the flooding, which was just very easy overall. And after completing this one mission, I immediately got teleported into the chase. Beating that mission ended chapter 1, and with that, I immediately went into chapter 2. But first, I strapped a bunch of rocket boosters to his Lambo to get an achievement. Then I also strapped a bunch of rocket boosters to this pallet to get another achievement similar to that. Then I humbly requested my friend Chris's help in the assortment of dishes.
Okay, well, the helicopter's on me now.
It keeps shooting at you until it loses interest. Okay, I have to. Okay.
No.
Maybe we will get the blue tag.
Oh.
Let's go. Top dog. No, we got the hunting
Hunting.
rifle.
Well. Okay, I'm safe. Okay, now.
Let me blow a hole here. What? This has to be bugged. Neither of us took damage.
We complete another mission before Chris had to unfortunately depart, but the next mission would be a little worse.
Oh my god, no, not this mission. Oh.
In this mission, there's a tornado, and worst of all, you have to carry these blue barrels back to the van, so it definitely got a couple of reactions out of me.
Can you not? No, the barrel! Where's the... No! Myself. Okay, now look. No! No! Don't suck me! Oh my god, he spawned right and he's sucking me! Thank you. And of course it spawns right in front of me. What am I supposed to do now? Because that means... it's sucking me! No! It sucked me, troll! It sucked me until I died! Another one. Oh, thank God I'm not doing this mission ever again in my entire lifetime. I'm gonna do van. Bottles.
After upgrading the blue tide, I did another mission Evertide Small, which was also very easy, but then I traveled to Moratory Islands.
Travel to Moratory Islands. Oh boy. Oh yeah, baby.
And after loading in, I already got 2 achievements. Because turns out you can't get achievements in multiplayer, so I just wasted that time with Chris. But anyways, this island isn't really that hard, you just have to get your own loot. I easily completed all 4 of the missions that are on these islands, but I still had 1 achievement left. First I loaded into Moratory Sandbox, then I got a boat, located the underwater car, attached the car to the boat, then went really fast, then freed the car, drove it, and got the achievement. Yes! Back at the mainland, I used this crane in my next mission to carry all of these parts back to the big truck. My next mission Ornamental Ordeal was also very easy. However, after the mission I got to a new area, Quillis, where I painted this boat for another achievement.
There we go.
And the mission was also very easy because I'm just so good at this game. And after this mission I went connecting the dots, which I also easily completed, and then completed about 3 more missions. Then I went back to an assortment of dishes which I destroyed with the use of my new blue tide.
Yes! Finally! Oh! Oh! Hell yeah!
And I also completed the flooding without touching water.
Yes! Alright! There we go!
Then I collected some canisters of nitroglycerin for Mr. Amortides, and then he revealed his new project, the Trucks Terminator. But I had to sneak into his island and destroy some robots.
Oh, this is where he built the trucks terminator, yeah. Anonymous hero enjoy. Is there an STRV 103? Holy shit, it's an STRV 103.
Then I proceeded to give most of the robots an ice cold bath. And after completing this mission, I made myself ready for the final version.
Dude. Okay. I think I'm good. Go! Oh, beat it and completionist.
After coming out victorious, I watched the credits to earn myself another achievement, which was one of the final, and then I completed Ornamental Ordeal without getting seen by the robots.
Yes, big brother. Alright.
And lastly, there was one more thing to do, and that is to loot everything.
Fie la parată, fie la război, toți împreună, peste mergem noi.